the way it works, and the reason that we're here in this this reality, this virtual reality we call our physical universe. We're here to make choices, and by those choices, we, what I just say, grow up. That means that we lower our entropy. That means we become more caring, cooperative, compassionate. We move toward becoming love. I put all of that on the love side as opposed to the opposite, which is the fear side. So we're here to make choices, and by those choices, we evolve our consciousness. So we can call that evolving the quality of our consciousness. Quality being how much love and caring and cooperation do we have in that consciousness, as opposed to fear in that consciousness. So that's what we're here for. So we make our choices, and by those choices, even the little minor choices, we move toward evolving the quality of our consciousness or de-evolving the quality of our consciousness. And then when the avatar, that's our bodies, dies, consciousness doesn't die. Consciousness is immortal because this is a virtual reality. The avatar is just a virtual thing. It's computed. It's not any real thing. The real thing is the consciousness that makes all the choices for the avatar. So when that happens, you will have attained a certain quality of consciousness by making good choices, or you will have lost a certain amount of quality of consciousness by making bad choices. But wherever it is you are, that's where you start next time. So the next time that you get another avatar to log on to and to play, you start with the quality of consciousness that you've earned up to that point. So it's cumulative. If it wasn't cumulative, we'd never get very far. It has to keep adding. So every time we pick another avatar to play, and we make all the choices for that avatar, then we start at the quality we left off last time. Hopefully that's a little better than where we started last time, that you're gaining quality in each life packet, each experience packet. And then we can, improve ourselves more. And then the next time we can improve ourselves more. So that's really the purpose of this game that we are in, is to evolve the quality of our consciousness. And we always start where we left off, so that we keep getting better and better over time. We get this fear thing, and maybe I should say it the other way. When you let go of your fear, what's left is love. It's the fear that distracts from that. So once the fears are gone, then you are a being of love. So the fear creates ego, and it creates belief. So that fear, ego, and belief is what causes you all the problems in your life. It's what makes your life a struggle. It's what makes your life unhappy and difficult and hard. It's what causes your pain, for the most part. That's what causes your pain. There are some random stuff that goes on too, but mostly your pain is self-inflicted, and it has to do with your ego and your beliefs, which are generated by your fear. And we're trying to outgrow that. We're trying to just get rid of that fear. And when we get rid of all those fears, then what's left is love. We care. It's the fear that keeps us from caring. It's the fear that makes us care about ourselves more than anybody else. So yeah, that's the game that we're in, and it's just an attribute of consciousness. So what you have to think of yourself as, you're not a body, you're a consciousness, and your job is to make choices in this virtual reality game we call the physical reality. And that then is that changes the whole ball game. Once you see that as the basic structure of reality, that we're consciousness playing an avatar, and we're doing this in order to lower our entropy or increase our quality of our consciousness, then everything else starts to make sense. A lot of the things that were mysterious, and a lot of the things that are paradoxes in science as well as in philosophy and theology and other places, all start to make sense once you get this big picture.